Okay guys, so today we're going to be doing a little overview of my kit. We've already done it once, but the video quality was really bad, so we'll be taking that one down. And there's been a couple of variations to my kit. So we'll start off with my bag. Okay, so I use a Condor Compact Salt Pack most of the time. It's like 25 liters. You can find other reviews on YouTube of this bag. So yeah, there's that. And then I also use a Condor water bottle holder and another Condor roll-up dump pouch. You've seen I don't know if we've had this in any videos, but I use this a lot. And then this holds my water bottle. So yeah, and then a couple of things that I always keep inside this bag. So in the inside pocket right there, I just have some hot chocolate, a string for when we're doing the bow drill, some toilet paper, a lighter wrapped in hockey tape, and then some extra cord in case I want to attach something to the bottom. So that's the bag, and now we'll get on with the rest of the kit. Okay, so for cook kit and water, I have a clean canteen. I think it's a little bit more than 32 ounce. I think it's like 40 or something. But anyways, it's a clean canteen with this lid. And that nests in the bottom of a GSI Glacier cup. And that goes in the Condor water bottle pouch. And then I also have a fish mouth spreader, which I'm going to be shortening today because it's really long. And it goes inside the clean canteen as a bail handle, like that. So that's for when I'm out and I'm not planning to really cook anything significant, just for a drink and stuff. So then for eating utensil, I have a wooden spoon that I made. I just always carry this. And then for when I'm going to cook some more stuff, I have a 14 centimeter zebra billy can. You guys have probably all seen these before. They're really good pots. They have the bail handle, the extra little pan, and then the lid that goes on. And then whenever I bring that out, when I'm cooking stuff significant, I'll bring some cooking oil and some salt and pepper out with me. So that's most of my cook kit. I also have a frying pan. It's a GSI frying pan. I'll grab it real quick. It's one of these ones. It's got the little handle. So whenever I go out and cook breakfast, I'll bring this out. So yeah, that's my cook kit. So we'll move on to the next part. Alright, so now for my fire starting kit, I carry 3 tins, 2 Altoids tins and 1 Sucrets tin, and a Light My Fire army sized fire steel. I don't use this very often, but it's good for emergencies. So in my first tin, I carry some tinder. There's some fat wood, birch bark, some more fat wood, and then usually I'll have a little bit of fine bird's nest material also in here, but we've used it lately, so I don't have any. In the charred one, this is my char tin. I got some charred punk wood in there. Need to make some more, but I use that. That's a good coal extender for bow drills and friction fire, and then also good for flint and steel, which I have a flint and steel kit that I made in here. There's a magnifying glass for solar ignition, a couple of flints, a file, which is ground down, and there's a couple of flints in here, of course some jute, and then a little bit of char cloth at the bottom. And that's just all inside a Altoids tin. So yeah, that's all my kit for starting fires, right there. Alright, so the next part of my kit, we'll go over my cutting tools. So this is my knife. It's a Mora Companion, just a regular one, carbon steel. I put a bit of a patina on it. It's a little darker than the normal. And then I use a Condor bush lore sheath for it. I have a new knife coming in the mail, so this will be replaced soon. Then I have a Coghlan's brand folding saw. I believe that's how you pronounce it, but it's just a cheap one, like $5. It's good for what it is. We always take this out in case the axe can't handle something. And then for my axes, I have a Wetterling's Large Hunter's Axe. Really good axe. Quite like it. I've had it for quite a while and used it quite a bit. It's really good. I haven't used any Grants First Brooks small forest axe or the Hultafors one, but the Wetterling's one is definitely really good. And then I also have a Hultafors forest axe, the 26-inch handle one. I haven't used this much yet, but hopefully I'll be using it in the future. But this one I would take out if I was going up in the mountains to like the boreal forest in the wintertime. But I usually just take the Wetterlings. It's a little bit easier to pack. So that's my cutting tools that I go out with. Okay, now I'm just going to show you some of the extra stuff that I usually take. I have a foam sit pad that I usually stick in the back of my salt pack. It's just a thin foam one. Really good. A small tarp. I believe it's 6 feet by 3 feet. So not very big, but it's just more like a ground sheet. So it works good for what it is. I'll take an overhead tarp sometimes, but not too often. Usually I'm not out for too long. And then I have a nice little like ripstop nylon bag that I have. It's a Sea to Summit brand. And this is just good. Can collect tinder in here sometimes. And, you know, it's always useful to have a little bag around when you're out there. Especially if you have some, like, dirty dishes or whatever from cooking. Some work gloves. I always take out some work gloves. And then this bag is just full of cordage. It's got, like, some paracord in there. It's just some regular nylon cord. Not too much, just enough to bushcraft some things and tie up a tarp. So yeah, that's my kit for when I go out for the day. So make sure you comment, rate, and subscribe. Check out our other videos, and there'll be more videos coming up.
Hey guys, Alberta Bushcraft and Outdoors here, and today we are going to do a little overview of my just day pack. So here's my backpack. It's Teton brand. It has a water bladder pouch here, a main pocket, and then a couple smaller pockets and a little. I usually stick my canteen in there. Just buckle it up. And two water bottle holders on side, chest strap and waist strap, and then a little rain cover at the bottom here. So that's my pack, and then we'll move on to other stuff. So now we're going to move on to cutting tools. Now down here we have my More Companion stainless steel heavy duty model, and then we also have my CRKT Woods Chogan with a custom leather sheath for both my knife and my axe. And then for my Woods Chogan we have just like an axe wrap down here. And so yeah, that's my cutting tools. So now we have my fire starting materials. We have some fat wood here. We have store-bought and then stuff that we found in my backyard. Then we have my ferro rod. And then we have charred punk wood in here. And I usually carry poplar, cottonwood bark, some birch bark and all that, but I've used that lately. So that's my fire kit right now. Okay, so now we have the stuff that I usually cook with, use with food and all that. So here I have my canteen. I have this fork spoon thing, splits apart and do a fork and a spoon, knife and all that good stuff. And then we have my pot here, has a bail. I don't know what brand it is, but nice pot, nice tight fitting lid. So that's the stuff that I use for cooking. So here's my cord and stuff. I have a 100 feet of paracord. I don't usually pack this, but I got it for Christmas, so I put it in my backpack. And then we have a donut of paracord right there, and then some more paracord and some jute twine. And then this paracord's cut into separate strips for shelter building, all that. Then I have a roll of jute twine, which also I just got it for Christmas, so I put it in my pack. So that's all my cordage. And last but not least, we have my foam pad, It's just used for sitting on and all that. So thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, and subscribe, and we'll hopefully be making more videos in the future.